This is gonna be hard, but I gotta break it down to you, sis. I gotta tell you. Let me have some coffee for this. Hi curl friends, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl naturallyeve, and on this channel I talk about natural hair, transitioning hair, health, wellness, and beauty. Okay, so if you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, go ahead and follow me, you may have seen in my stories the amount of questions that I got about this brand, and you probably saw how I basically dragged this brand through the mud. So it's actually a very random story. My best friend Carla, shout out to Carla, basically messaged me and was like, I'm looking for a cream product, blah, blah, blah. Here's what I'm using. And she showed me this product. And basically I was like, you know, here's a suggestion. You can try a couple of things. But by the way, the ingredients on this product are trash. And she was like, oh shit. So then I was like, oh, let's see, you know, are people still using this? So then I got an overwhelming amount of responses actually about random products from this brand that are very, very popular. So I was like, we should make a truth about series about this. So here you go. If you want to know what I have to say about this brand, keep watching. But before I give you these gems that I'm about to drop, please support your girl and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get into it. So a little bit about Moroccan oil. So this is actually a multi-million-dollar brand. It's definitely an OG brand founded in 2008 by co-founder Carmen Tal. And I mean, I remember even back in my day, like this brand was around. Not that I'm that old, or am I? So a little bit of the backstory about how she founded this. So basically she was visiting family in Israel and she basically did a really bad color and she rushed to the hair salon, and the stylist there actually used argan oil or some kind of oil on her hair that basically repaired the damage. And that's basically how she thought about making this brand. She made this brand to empower women using argan infused products. So obviously very humble beginning and very good intention. So as you know, Moroccan oil has a ton of products, hair, skin, body, all of that. But I'm just gonna focus on the most popular products. Now, you know I love a good hair story, but you know what I love more? Ingredients, because ingredients don't lie, boo. So right off the bat, when you go on their website and click on the product, I do not see the ingredient list at all. So they have a nice description of the product, how to use it, but the focus is definitely not on ingredients. And to me, that is not a good sign. Like, it's 2021, transparency is like expected. So this should be reflected on the website, not just Google. All right, so the first popular shampoo is the Moisture Repair Shampoo. And I have some notes here because we're gonna get really detailed. So the great thing about this shampoo is that it's sulfate free, and you know we care about ingredients, and sulfate free is definitely a good thing in my books. So first ingredient is water. Then we have sodium lauryl sarcosinate, which is basically a cleansing agent found in many products, especially shampoos. Disodium lauryl sulfosinate. Now, although the name sounds like a sulfate, but it's actually not. It's actually a larger molecule than a sulfate. Sulfates are smaller molecules, and it's actually derived from coconut. Then we have cocamidopropyl hydroxysultane. Ooh, did I just pronounce that? And it's a cleansing agent basically, and it's what causes your hair to foam up when you shampoo your hair. A few more cleansing agents, and then we have dimethicone. To me, dimethicone is a silicone, and it's probably one of the worst silicones, and silicones are just a no-no in my books. They're just unnecessary. There's so many other better conditioning agents that lots of companies are using, and dimethicone is just not necessary. If you don't know why silicones are bad, please check out my video on ingredients that are damaging your hair. But basically, silicones act like a barrier to your hair, and basically think of it as like a block. nothing goes in, nothing goes out. So you're basically putting a film over your hair. You can get rid of silicones using sulfate shampoos, but then now you are putting a silicone and then you're putting a sulfate, and both of them are damaging your hair. You're removing one but putting another in, so it's like, what's the point? Now you could say it's a shampoo, so it's a wash off treatment. So you're putting it in, it's not staying that long in your hair. So technically it's like it'll do minimal damage. So that's my only thing, but you be the judge. So the next popular product is the Moisture Repair Conditioner. So when I was reading the ingredient list, I was like, yes, very, very happy. Like, we have things like water, benzimonium chloride, which is an excellent conditioning agent instead of dimethicone. Cetieryl alcohol, which is a good alcohol also for conditioning the hair. Castor oil conditioner, so far so good. Glycerin, hydrolyzed vegetable protein. And then we finally see argan oil, although this entire line is basically like advertised to be argan oil, but we'll let that go. It's like argan oil is like towards the second half of the very long ingredient list. So, and then I see amodimethicone. This is also another silicone, just with a different name. Dimethicone, amodimethicone. I was really rooting for you, conditioner. I was like, so with conditioner, in comparison to the shampoo, like with the shampoo, I was a little bit more lenient, like, okay, it's a wash-off treatment, no big deal. I mean, it's still a big deal, but like, if you have it, like, you don't have to put it in the garbage right this second. But with conditioner, like, conditioner is staying in your hair for a little bit longer. So if you leave it in, I don't know how long you leave in your conditioner for, but maybe say if it's like 3 to 5 to 10 minutes, that's a little bit long for me, you know, but you're still washing it off. So I'm gonna tolerate the shampoo and I'm tolerating the conditioner a little bit less. The first half of the ingredient list is really, really good, and this is towards the bottom half. So let's move on. The famous Moroccan oil treatment. This is gonna be good. So let's look at the ingredients. Cyclomethicone, dimethicone. If this is an argan oil treatment, why are the first two ingredients, which have the highest concentration, silicones? I don't understand. Is this an oil treatment or is this a silicone treatment? But let's move on. And then we have argan oil, okay. And then we have perfume or fragrance. I know why you guys buy this. It's because of the smell, right? Even I remember the smell. I remember. So I guess this is what you're buying, the silicones and fragrance. If you're buying an oil, so I have an oil here. It says argan oil, okay? Which is basically what Moroccan oil is advertising. This is an oil treatment. You look, the packaging, it's okay. I know, the packaging for Moroccan oil is really good. I know. But who cares about the packaging if the ingredients are damaging your hair? So, if I look at the ingredient list, there's 2 ingredients. Mr. Camera, can you just focus? Ingredient 1, organic argan oil, okay? That's the first ingredient. The second ingredient is essential oil. So, I mean, essential oil is probably unnecessary, but it's not bad. It's not a bad ingredient. And that's it, 2 ingredients. Why? Because it's an oil. I'm getting what I'm paying for, right? So for me, I'm sorry, but I was able to tolerate the shampoo and the conditioner because they're wash-off treatments. But this oil treatment, you're leaving it on your hair for an extended period of time. Some people wash it off because they use it as a hot oil treatment. Some people actually use it on a daily basis, so it stays in your hair. So you're having product buildup on silicones, and that causes a long-term damage. I'm sorry, but all jokes aside, it's a no-no. It's a no for me. Okay? All right, let's do one more. And this is another popular one, the Hydrating Styling Cream. This is another fan favorite. Yep. So what are the ingredients? water. The second ingredient is dimethicone. You already know how I feel about silicone, so let's move on. I want to get my blood pressure up, okay? And then we have cetearyl alcohol, very good conditioning agent. Fragrance. So fragrance is the fourth ingredient. And they don't really tell you what fragrance it is. Like, is it essential oil or is it some other combination? So I always find it weird when brands do that, but it's okay. But for me, like, fragrance is way too high on the ingredient list. Like, why is it so high? So my hair is basically, I'm gonna have stringy, dry hair because of the silicones, but it's gonna smell amazing. That's what it is, right? I'm gonna smell great, but my hair is gonna be dead. So what are your priorities, boo? So there are some good ingredients too, okay? There is benzimonium chloride, excellent conditioning agent, glycerol stearate. There's some really, really good stuff in here, but I mean, nothing revolutionary like the conditioning agents I've seen in other products too. So they're good, but like these other two things, I don't know why they're in there. So overall, I think there is some, maybe a lot of room for improvement for this company. I mean, Moroccan oil has been around for so long, and you know, I'm surprised, as educated as the hair community has become, I'm really surprised that they have not changed their formulas. Like, the more research that's coming out about ingredients and what we're putting in our hair, in our skin, and everything, consumers are more and more aware of these things. So I'm really surprised that the formulas are okay, like for a company that's been this long. So Moroccan oil, you got some improvement to do. So anyway, that's my first truth about challenge. I'm thinking of doing like some more, you know, famous brands that, you know, are common in the hair community. So let me know if you like this like truth about series. What brand do you want me to evaluate next? So let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my channel so that I can continue to make amazing videos for you guys. Until next time, keep it naturally.